Fiesta Motors.
Come and see us today and discover why our service is second to none. In business for over 17 years, we have the right car for you. When you buy a vehicle from Fiesta Motors, we do everything possible to ensure your satisfaction. Located at the corner of El Paseo and Main. See you there.
Celebrate Fiesta Motors. When buying a car is always a celebration.
And we're back.
Yes.
Right here on Double Talk. Mark Steffen alongside with Michael Mandel.
On the other side.
And, you
that's
know,
because we're two ways.
You know, I was
Yes.
in Alamogordo a while back.
Are you talking about the convention center
and
again?
do you know that Alamogordo has more thrift stores than Las Cruces does? And good ones, too.
People do a lot of moving around there. A lot of people come in because they're
That's
military
true.
and then they get rid of their stuff.
That's true. There's more thrift stores in Alamogordo.
You know, we have a lot of...
And we just lost two of them. Well, we're losing them this
one,
month.
you mean one thrift store that has two
That
locations?
has two locations, yeah. The
Good Start.
Good Start stores. One on Nevada, one on Valley Drive.
They used to have great stuff.
They're going under.
They thought that more people would be going to the
Thrift
Goodwill stores
in a bad
because
economy.
everybody needs cheap stuff, but nobody's getting rid of their cheap stuff anymore.
Nobody's getting rid of this. They're
Or
hanging on to their
old
stuff. That's right.
The best towns to go to thrift stores are ones with wealthy people, so they're getting rid of their Louis Vuitton underwear and stuff like that. And here, you know, that's a lot of thrift. There's a number of thrift stores scattered about, hidden. You know, Solano, I believe, has at least
One.
two or three.
Or two.
You know, maybe three. I've been to
Three.
two. Yes, there's one on Lower Solano.
Solano and Foster.
Right, but there's one north of Loman. That's pretty good.
And
then
no, it
there's-
went out of business, Michael.
Did it?
Yes.
Well, I
It's
don't
next
see
door
that
to my
much.
credit union. It's out of business. So it's gone. Good Start
No,
stores going out of
that's
business.
not the one. You're thinking the one next to what?
Next, it sounds unique.
Oh, yeah, okay. that's
They went
the
out of business.
Well,
So
I take that back.
we still
We
do have
do have
thrift stores.
Savers. We have Savers.
have
That's
Savers, we
That's
have-
almost a thrift store.
We have Goodwill.
Yes.
We have the Salvation Army.
Except to each other.
We have the
Pet.
the Safe Haven
Safe
Animal
Haven thing?
Rescue thrift store.
Yes.
Luckily,
Was this the one for the Boys and Girls School? That Boys and Girls,
Boys and Girls
Club?
Club?
Is that the one that you're thinking went out of business?
no, I don't know which one that was.
That's what I was thinking of.
And so
It's hard to keep track of all these things, you know.
thrift
because
stores. I love thrift stores.
a lot of things happen in this town, like new restaurants open. I know we're skipping, but
yeah.
we could skip. Let's, as long as we're talking about local stores. Teriyaki Bowl, you say, is open?
Apparently it's open now. The sign says open now. It used to be where Pepe's Chicken was on Madrid and North Main.
Really? Their turnover was so quickly? They
quick.
did that.
Well,
Pepe's Chicken was good. We talked about this, I think, last week. Polo's is pretty cool. It's like Portuguese. It's kind of an exciting
the
restaurant.
bread place next door?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great place. And
So anyway, Teriyaki Bowl's open, so that's a new restaurant in town. We
Try that.
like to talk about new restaurants.
we love
Or
food.
old restaurants. We're
We love
foodies.
food. Iguanas is open as of last week.
We've both eaten at Iguanas now in the
Yes,
downtown mall.
you ate there once. I ate there
And
twice.
As I was telling you, Michael, it's the only place in town where you can get a turkey burger.
This is the
I
man
highly
that
recommend
complains about the lack of turkey fodder in Las Cruces. Also, he hates places that don't have chicken tacos or chicken at all. You know, there's a few places that don't even have chicken, like that Santa Fe taco place
On Loman? You can't get a
You
chicken
can't
taco.
get chicken.
It's all beef,
You'd think
pork.
chicken was be easier than ground
I
beef.
walked in there, took one look at the menu, turned around and walked out. There's nothing I could eat.
I didn't do it that fast. I took one look at the
being
menu.
a-
I said, "Do you have chicken?" They go, "No."
I'm not an omnivore.
But the
I
fact
don't
that
eat
some place
that
has
either.
turkey. Oh, you know, El Patron, did I tell you? Did we mention this? El Patron had turkey because it was the end of Christmas, and they made me a turkey burrito. That was awesome.
Where's El
I think
Patron?
El Patron is where the Casa de Menudo used to be.
Oh, yes.
Casa de Menudo.
I haven't tried that place yet.
Then turned into New York Pizza.
Right,
And now it's El Patron. And they have wonderful brisket burritos, according to some people. I believe they're good if you like smoky burritos.
Well, you know, there's a good restaurant over in the Mesilla area called St. Clair Winery.
Yes, it is
The
good.
food's very good, and
You know what's good
the
about
wine is good.
The wine's good. They make most of their food using their wine.
Mm-hmm.
They give you wine tastings. They give you wine flights, which I'm sure you've flown on wine before. But you've had
Only
wine
as a
flights.
pilot.
You know, you can choose for a certain dollar amount choosing like 5 different wines, and you can compare them, which is very good. They have some. St. Clair now has a very decent selection of wines. I mean now, as opposed to like 10 years ago.
Are they all New Mexico wines?
Yeah,
I hope not. I hope not.
Well, they get all their grapes from New Mexico, and they have learned quite a lot in the last. I think they've been around for about 18 years.
Well, you know,
And they've learned a lot about winemaking. The D.H. Les Combs line, this is a line that I always use with people. The D.H. Les Combs line is really good. And the lady in the liquor store, not that I was there for any liquor, said to me today, she always drinks the Royal Kier.
I see. Well, she likes sweet wine.
Yes.
And bubbly sweet wine.
She says she likes mimosas. Oh, whoever you were, that lady at Walgreens, this is her recipe. She freezes orange juice into ice cubes, obviously. She doesn't put any orange juice in the mimosa. She just puts the orange juice ice cubes, and she puts a few blackberries that are frozen. She says it's awesome. So try that.
Okay. Now, I understand that they're getting their liquor license soon. They used to be just beer and wine, but now they're going to have apparently full bar. I guess they're doing well enough to afford a liquor license.
Liquor license is very expensive.
Because they cost about $300,000 on up.
That's right. You can get a beer and wine license pretty easily if you're a restaurant.
Now, they're moving over to the old Way Out West facility just down the street, and their liquor license was approved by the City Council of Las Cruces, which tells me that that's not in Mesilla, that's in actually Las Cruces.
Very close on the lines there. You
Very
never
close.
know.
So it must be Las Cruces. I was thinking the old one is probably in Mesilla. The new one's going to be in Las Cruces.
Oh, they flopped it over. They couldn't get the liquor license in Mesilla, but they can get. There is a line. The city breaks someplace
right around there. Yeah.
So with the liquor license, maybe we'll get some decent martinis in town.
Let's hope they're not overpriced.
They are usually fairly priced in that place.
I don't want a $12 martini, folks. I don't want a $10 martini.
You know where they have $7 martinis?
$8 is pushing it.
$7?
Where?
Santini's or Cintini's. It's called Cintini's in El Paso.
Oh, you have to go all the way to El Paso.
So what?
That makes a martini now. It's $12.
Yeah, but think about
down.
Yeah, but when you drive back, you're all relaxed.
How many have you had on driving back?
Well, you can't have more than 5 or 6, obviously.
Well, not if you're driving.
No.
Yeah.
No, but they're good martinis. But we both like martinis, right?
Absolutely.
And a good martini.
Big fan of a good martini.
It's not that hard to make a good martini. You ice the glass. You make everything
Simple
really
is
cold.
best.
Just you know.
You probably like those crazy little apple teenies, all those hybrid martinis, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You would.
But I do like regular martinis. A good martini with level vodka.
Well,
maybe they should be a sponsor for the show. You think they'd be a sponsor?
I prefer mine with gin, thank you.
Yes, well, some people like gin, some people like vodka.
Let's go to your house for martinis, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
See you. Okay.
Oh,
the show's not over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll still have a little time.
Now, you know, Pickwicks, most of the Pickwicks around town also have restaurant facilities. They've got the Santa Fe
If
Grill.
you call that a restaurant.
They have the Calicis.
Yes. Subway sometimes.
Subway is in there sometimes. Now, we're going to be getting 2 new Pickwicks in Las Cruces.
2. Count them. It's really hard to count.
One in Loman right next to Si Senor Restaurant at the old gas station.
That never really made it as a gas station.
And the other one's going to be on North Solano someplace. I'm not exactly sure where.
And neither of them are going to have
They will not have the Santa Fe
Grill.
Restaurant, the Calicis, or the Subway.
Calicis.
But they both will have drive-up windows.
Right, except you can't get drive-up liquor there. You can get everything else.
You're right.
You can get drive-up gas. They just put it in your window.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. I can get gas without driving up.
Well,
I just could go to Santa Fe restaurant.
You get all the gas you want.
Gas,
yeah.
Caliche, you know, it's kind of good not having too many Calicis around, because really, too many Calicis, you know, it's too much to.
You're not required to stop and eat what they have.
Oh, yes, you are.
Well,
I mean, you know, people don't like porn stores because they think they're required to go, right? So you can't have too many Caliches. You know, we have to keep sin from the people.
Now, listen. One other thing.
I wouldn't know about that. This is just a political discussion.
Well, you said sin. I'd rather talk about cinema. And that is to say,
which is a sin itself.
The White Sands Film Festival,
yes,
which moved from Alamogordo to Las Cruces 2 years ago, and in the last 2 years we've had it, it was getting better and better each year.
But?
Well, we're not having it this spring.
Yeah.
It's not going to be here this spring. They're reorganizing, and supposedly we're going to be having it in the summertime, this August, apparently.
A good time, because it's not too hot then.
Well, which is good, because I just finished making a short film, and I would have missed the deadline had it been this spring.
Oh.
But now that it's
So
going
you
to be
can
in
be in
August, I'll be able to have my film at least submitted. Doesn't mean it's
You know,
gonna,
I have no doubt that you'll have a chance to win.
well, it's not a competition, really.
Yeah, well, a chance doesn't matter.
I just want to have it in there.
That's good.
You know, you make a film for people to watch. So,
Aren't you doing something later today with your movie
well,
that
later
you
today,
want to talk about?
Later today, I'm having the cast and crew screening for my film.
Yes.
But it's a very private screening, and it's not open to the public, so I don't want to say where it is. But that's today at 4 o'clock.
It's not at my house.
Those of you
Don't
out
show
there,
up at my house because we're not going to let
No,
you
it's not at your
screen
house.
his. It's not there.
but
You don't even know where I
Michael
live.
lives on Myrtle. Now, you know,
Don't tell Myrtle about it,
we also got news that the red light cameras around town
which we all love.
are catching more speeders than red light runners.
You
of
know,
course.
if hands were raised in this show, both hands would go up. Who recently got tickets from the red light cameras? Mine was actually, taking a turn, a safe, protected turn on a red light.
Yeah.
Yours,
California
I
turn.
saw the camera. You know, you were like Flash, the superhero going through that light. Not that I said that to the
fast. I wasn't going that fast.
God.
But you know what? Because
I
of the
can see
red
the
light
blur.
cameras in intersections,
Yes,
rear end collisions are up 9%. Because people,
but only in the gay areas.
because when the light, no, Michael, please.
Yes.
When the light
No, I
turns
know.
yellow, people slam on the brakes because they don't want to get a ticket running the red light, and the person behind them slams into them.
Everybody's responsible then. You know, you see the yellow light coming, you might think about slowing down.
Well, you don't see it coming.
So what are you trying to do then? Predict people's behavior, errant behavior, how they're bad? You know, they won't be bad if they don't have to slow down?
With the red light cameras, they should make the yellow light about 4 seconds longer. You know,
4 seconds
4
longer?
seconds longer, yeah.
Well,
To give
we
people
can
time
do
to get
that.
through without having to slam on the brakes, fearing a ticket, right?
I don't know. I think some people sometimes speed up anyway. I know I would
Well, why
to
not?
get through that.
Yeah,
yellow light.
well, you should. So,
Yes.
you know,
Oh.
tonight, you know, we've got the, as usual,
what are we doing
Sahara's Film
tonight?
Festival.
Are we seeing that together? No, I guess we're not.
I'll be watching online.
Oh,
Since I don't have cable TV, Michael. But you do. You can watch it live on
could.
television tonight.
You could watch. You now have a computer hookup. You can watch it on
I'll be
your
watching
computer.
it online, as you can with all of Channel 98 shows.
Watch it on your LasCrucesChannel.com.
Right?
Or send us mail there or something.
Tonight there'll be some very interesting short films that they'll be showing. And that's pretty much all the time we have for this week's show.
And if you send us mail, we'll respond. We have so far.
Yes, and don't forget QuickieLeaks. Las Cruces' own QuickieLeaks.
Let us know.
If you know of anything going on out there that the public should know about, please tell us and we'll make sure everybody hears about it. And for this week, that's all we have.
From Michael Mandel.
Mark
and
Steffen and Double Talk.